did you enjoy the surfing exploration from before? Good, I'm glad you did, because we're about to do another one, as soon as I get past this annoying phone call. Alright, thank you very much. Well, that one was short. Anyway, this surfing exploration, I don't think it's going to be all that long, considering the fact that, well, I don't think Mossdeep City is all that far away from Lily Cove City, so hopefully we reach Mossdeep City by the end of this video. Okay, who's in the second slot? Skarmory, I'm going to put Gardevoir in the second slot so that way I can have do some fighting against these two over here. Come on, look this way. Alright, thank you very much. And in the remakes, I do love how you have a map shown in the Pokénav, so that way you know exactly where you're going. Because, to be honest, I'd rather be playing the remakes right now, so that way I know where I'm going. Because, well, since I'm taking on all these sea routes, I might possibly lose my bearings because, yeah, to be honest, everything kind of looks the same. So, yeah, if that does happen, then sorry about that. It's just that, yeah, these sea routes are kind of stressful to some people. So, yeah, excuse me if I kind of get lost along the way. But somewhere along the way, I might actually do some random detours because, well, there's some trainers that pop up every now and then, and I do want to fight them. So if that does happen, then please excuse the fact that I'm going to make a little detour. I mean, hopefully I know my way over to Mossdeep City, so yeah, I don't think there's going to be any harm done. Okay, I'm up against two water types with good special defense. Well, that Mantine survived the Leaf Blade very well. Yeah, just because Mantine has good special defense doesn't mean it's any good. Oh god, Confuse Ray. Well, okay then, I guess I'll heal that confusion from Sceptile and finish off that Mantine with Gardevoir's Thunderbolt. Since looking at the amount of damage Leaf Blade did on Mantine, I don't think another Leaf Blade is going to take down Mantine, so it's only fitting that I go with Gardevoir's Thunderbolt on this one. And you gotta love how you can see a little Remoraid on, or should I say, under Mantine's left wing. I always thought that was a nice touch. Well, given the fact that Mantine evolves if you have Remoraid in your party, I guess it's pretty fitting that way, actually. Yeah, I know this for no apparent reason, actually, even though I never actually used Mantine in my life, or any baby Pokemon. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. I did use that one Happiny that I got from an egg in Diamond and Pearl, as well as their respective remakes. But other than that, I don't think I used any other baby Pokemon. Well, there is Riolu, but yeah, I guess maybe Riolu is a little bit more useful, in my opinion, since it evolved into a pretty good Pokemon. Okay, there's some trainers going below where I currently am, so I'm going to go fight them. I'm not really sure if too many people know that these two are here, so yeah, I'm showing these two trainers right now just in case you missed them. And I seem to recall that these two have some pretty decent Pokemon on their team. Well, given how I'm going to rematch them later on, it's good to see that I'm going to see their fully evolved Pokemon. Okay, I guess I know what attacks I'm going to use on each particular Pokemon. Would have been good if Gardevoir traced Chinchou's Volt Absorb. Even though I'm pretty sure that Chinchou's not going to get to attack, so yeah, I guess it's kind of a waste. But still, it would be pretty fun to use my opponent's ability against them, even if they stupidly do that on purpose. So yeah, off screen, I guess I'll come back here later on, so that way I could fight these two when they have their Pokemon fully evolved. So that way I can get a lot more experience points. Okay, I'm not really sure how many trainers are in the vicinity of Route 124. Hopefully I fight all of them. Okay, yes, I will most certainly fight you guys again. If only it wasn't my little brother next to me, but a nice boyfriend. Oh, fuck you. You should be grateful that you have a little brother. My big sister is really scary when she gets angry. That's why she doesn't have a boyfriend. Or maybe she's just a huge bitch or something. I don't know. Okay, where are the rest of the trainers? Okay, here they are. Okay, yeah, like I said, everything kind of looks the same, so yeah, excuse me if I sort of get lost along the way. Anyway, that video I posted up involving those two ridiculous comments, yeah, I really didn't want to do that, but yeah, I received those comments one too many times, so I figured maybe now's the time to show you how stupid they are. I mean, that first comment you saw on that video I posted up, well, I did take a picture of it with my screenshots, and I didn't want to post it, but yeah, after receiving another one like that, yeah, you understand, I had to do that, because yeah, it's ridiculous how I keep getting comments like that. Well, if it does keep continuing to happen, then I probably won't make another video about it because it's just going to be kind of repetitive. But if something stupid or ridiculous pops up again, something that's not that particular comment, then Yeah, maybe I'll post it up for people to see. Many people lose their bearings at sea. Oh, you're telling me I should refer to the Pokénav's map? No way, that map sucks. Okay, anything up here? Nope. Okay, is there somebody below here? Okay, as you can see here, there's dark patches of water. If I had the HM for dive, then I can just dive down into the water and take a look to see if there's anything there, which I will do later on. Oh yeah, and also making that video, I guess it was kind of hard on me because, yeah, when I was editing it, it was perfectly fine, but when I saved it, for some reason, well, my commentary and the pictures were not in sync. I'm not really sure what the cause of that was. Well, eventually I did manage to fix it, even though when I was editing it, I did make it so that way my commentary and the images weren't in sync. But when I saved it again, then everything was in sync. So, yeah, I really don't understand what was up with that. Okay, I'm gonna get a rematch from this person later on. I guess Pokemon have personalities of their own. Check the Pokedex. Maybe you should look at some Pokemon's personalities. Oh, okay, here's somebody else here. Okay, there are a few trainers in this possible vicinity of Route 124 that I want to have a double battle with. I'm trying to find those two. As well as two more trainers I'm going to have a double battle with. I believe they're on Route 126, actually. So yeah, once again, I'm going to make some random detours so that way I could fight those particular trainers. Okay, coming back to the remakes for a second, I do love how the underwater area looks in the remakes. Kind of looks like an actual aquarium. Not only that, you can actually fight some trainers underwater in the remakes. I kind of wish that they did do that in this game because that looks pretty cool, actually. Although the problem with that is when you dive underwater, you don't see that the trainer or yourself, you don't see that you have any diving gear on you, which was kind of strange because, well, if I were to go scuba diving or anything, I would be sure to have something so that way I could stay underwater for long periods of time. But in a game like this, yeah, that's unfortunately not the case. There's a dive spot around here. There's one right in front of you. Okay, now where are those trainers? Okay, I'll fight them as soon as I get past this wild Psyduck. Oh yeah, not only that, I did say previously in that route right of Dewford Town, I believe there was a dive spot there too, and I believe that dive spot actually had a trainer there in the remakes. I kind of wish that they did throw a dive spot near Dewford Town. Oh, okay, here they are. Okay, like I said, I'm going to fight these two trainers, and then there's another two pair of trainers. No, actually, there's another pair of trainers right below where I'm going to be going after I fight these two trainers. They're over on Route 126, so yeah, the routes here, they're pretty much connected to each other. So yeah, looking how underwater looks in the remakes, yeah, I guess Gamefreak actually outdid themselves this time. Okay, I'm going to use Leaf Blade on Staryu so that way Sceptile doesn't get poisoned by Seadra's poison points, because I definitely don't want that. Since I have no idea if I'm even close to Mossdeep City quite yet, and plus I'm fighting two more trainers after I fight these two. So yeah, it's only safe that way. Not only that, you can also see some Pokemon running around, some wild Pokemon rather. I believe one of them includes Chinchou, I believe, or maybe Corsola, actually. Yeah, I think I recall seeing a few Corsolas underwater, even though I'm pretty sure you can't find Corsola underwater. I think you can only fish Corsola out of the water, as far as I remember. Yeah, even though I never used Corsola in this game, still, I somehow knew that. I think you need to use the Super Rod in order to fish Corsola out of the water, as far as I remember. If seawater gets up your nose, doesn't it feel terrible? Well, I'm not too sure about that because, well, I have been in the ocean, and yeah, accidentally I did taste the water, and yeah, it is pretty salty, but I never gotten it up my nose. Okay, so in this area of Route 126, there are a few trainers there, and a huge dive spot going down below where I currently am. But like I said, I'm not going to go there quite yet because I'm trying to make it over to Mossdeep City. I believe all the trainers in Pokemon Emerald entirely, I think some of their placements were sort of modified actually, because I did remember certain trainers being in a certain spot. How I remember this? Well, I'm not really sure. I guess it's just something I made a mental note of. Okay, now that these two are down, let's see if there's any more trainers in the vicinity of Route 124, because I feel like I'm still missing a few trainers. Okay, what does this person over here have to say about the seawater? You choked on some water, it's bitter, it's salty. Well, try not to get it in your mouth, or maybe get some scuba gear or something, or a snorkel and mask. Okay, let's see. Is there anybody else here? Am I close to Mossdeep City? I think I am, but I'm not gonna go there quite yet. Oh, okay, this place. I forgot about this place. I alluded to this place a few times. If you have some shards on you, some colored shards, then you can give it to this guy, and he will give you an evolutionary stone, depending on what shard you give him. Okay, I think I have some shards, but they're all in my PC, so that way I can make some room in my bag for some useful stuff. Okay, everything you need to know is right here. Red shard firestone, yellow shard thunderstone, blue shard waterstone, and green shard leafstone. It's such a shame that this guy doesn't give you a sunstone because, to be honest, I think sunstones are pretty rare to come by. Just in case you want to evolve Gloom into Bellossom, or maybe Sunkern into Sunflora. Okay, is there anybody else around here? I don't think so. So, okay, I guess I'm free to go to Mossdeep City now. Okay, this guy over here, he's supposed to be a move tutor. He's going to teach your Pokemon Dynamic Punch. 100 power, 50% accurate. I have taught my Pokemon Dynamic Punch in the past, but to be honest, yeah, it only hits about 50% of the time, so yeah, I don't think you should bother. Okay, can any of my Pokemon learn Dynamic Punch? Oh, just Sceptile? No thanks, I don't really need that. Okay, what about you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not, move tutor either. Yes, I do know about Pseudopolis. A new gym leader had come in. Yeah, we're going to look into that a little bit later on in the game. Okay, wild Whalmers this kid's talking about. I'll probably fish a Whalmer out of the water, possibly, maybe later on, since I am going to need a Wailord for something else. But I'll talk a little bit more about that some other time. For now, I'm just going to go heal up my Pokemon because Sceptile used quite a bit of Leaf Blades on all those water types. So, Mossdeep City, I don't think it's as big as Lilycove City by far, considering the fact that this place doesn't have a department store. The gym leaders in this town are a formidable duo. Sorry. Yeah, their combinations are pretty excellent, considering the fact that I think I had a little bit of trouble with them when I played Rising Ruby and Sinking Sapphire. But I'll come back to that once I do go to the gym, which probably won't be in this video. Okay, I read that sign already. Thought I didn't. Okay, what about you? Okay, your little brother says he likes to go find people's secret bases. Okay, so this is the person you want to go to in case you don't know where your secret base is. Well, not that I'm going to talk to that kid anyway, since I don't have a secret base at all. Okay, this guy over here, he's talking a little bit about Steven, and he's gonna give me an item called the King's Rock. So, if you put that on a Poliwhirl, then it will evolve into a Politoed or Slowpoke, and it will evolve into a Slowking. Okay, Steven's house is right over here. But he's not in here. He's over at the Mossdeep Space Center. Also, being used as a held item, the King's Rock occasionally has a small chance of having your opponent flinch. Okay, this guy over here, I did allude to him back in Lilycove City. This is the guy you want to go to in case you want to know what kind of Pokeblocks your Pokemon likes. But I never gave my Pokemon any Pokeblocks anyway, except for that one time where I gave my Sceptile that one Pokeblock. It was just a little bit of a demonstration. Okay, here's the gym. Tate and Liza. I think I'm going to come back to them possibly next video. Okay, I believe this guy's saying that Team Magma is on their way to the Space Center, so that way they can steal rocket fuel, I believe, so that way they can blow up their hideouts. But all that's going to be coming about when we actually defeat the gym. Okay, revive. Yeah, revives are great, but I think max revives are better since they fully heal up your Pokemon. Net balls and dive balls. I think I might actually buy some net balls and possibly some dive balls as well, since there are a few water types I'm going to catch all in this vicinity of Mossdeep City. Okay, so alright. Okay, Ultra Balls, Net Balls, Dive Balls. Okay, you have the TM4 Giga Drain and the TM4 Solar Beam. Okay, I'm gonna buy at least 50 Net Balls. Okay, looks like I don't have enough time to buy any more items, so I'm going to stop it here for today. Next time, more of Mossdeep City. See you then.